guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Melissa. So this video is going to be a little different. This is for the girls out there. I'm going to be doing like a little girl talk about relationships, about, advice, toxic relationships, anything in that category. I'm just going to explain where my mindset is at, my personal experiences. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. So in this video, let's start off saying you don't need anyone to tell you you're not beautiful, you're not worth it. First of all, you are a bad bitch, okay? And you deserve that love. You deserve to feel worthy. You deserve a healthy love. And I'm so sorry you had to endure all this pain and the toxic stuff that happened. It's not okay. And you're not alone. For me, I've been in multiple abusive relationships in the past. I am currently married now, and it's a healthy relationship, and it's very different from my other ones, and it's kind of hard as well, and I will get into that a little bit. In these toxic relationships that I was in, I also picked up some toxic traits because I realized I was in a, fight or flight, survival mode type thing. And I was always be defensive, stand up for myself. And it would get to the point where it would become toxic. Now I am learning how to try to communicate, understand where the other person's coming from. Just if you're with someone who doesn't listen to you, doesn't take your feelings into consideration, doesn't respect you, always puts you down, talks negatively about you, says your name, calls you all these different names, it's not okay. And I've learned in these relationships, they never change, ever. Mentally and emotionally, it drained me to the point where I had to make a choice. I either stay and be drained, feel this way every day. I had to look like 5 to 10 years. And I didn't want that relationship for myself. I wanted to be happy. I wanted someone who truly loved me for me and not change who they wanted me to be. They were controlling, manipulative. They always gaslit me. They always shut down my feelings. They always invalidated how I felt. I felt like I was never heard. And frankly, I don't want to be in that relationship. I know all you girls can relate, especially if you now have kids and you're co-parenting with the narcissistic, abusive parent. It's not easy. As years changed, time went by, I realized I also picked up some toxic traits from these relationships. I'm always making exceptions. I always think the worst. And I try to somehow self-sabotage those healthy relationships because I push them away. Because I feel like they're just gonna leave. And it's not gonna get any better. Things are gonna happen, and it's just gonna go downhill from there. I had to learn to love and to trust again. I had to love myself. I had to respect myself. I had to walk away from people who did not respect or love me. And if they tell you they love you, but their actions are showing you completely different, they are very manipulative and abusive. You don't deserve that. You deserve clarity. You deserve to have someone who listens the first time and does what you deserve. You deserve it all. You're a bad bitch. You've been through a lot. And it's time to walk away from those situations, those people. It's not easy, and it won't be easy. I had to walk away from a 3-year relationship, and I truly, truly loved this person to death. And it just got to the point where I just couldn't do it anymore. It was too toxic, it was abusive, and I just couldn't handle it mentally. Like, I needed to do this for me, and I did. And it's the best choice I've ever made. It hurt. I miss them. I don't now, but when it was fresh and it was hurting, I was a mess. And that's what narcissistic relationships do to you. Like, you're like a drug to them. And they want you to feel like that. They want you to be at your lowest of lows. And for me, I'm very empathetic. I care. I try to understand everyone's point of view. I show love. I help as I can. You know, I'm always there for people. And that's just who I am. I'm a loving, giving person. And if you can't do the same for me, then that just shows who you are as a person. And I can't do that. I have boundaries now. And it's healthy to set healthy boundaries with yourself and with other people. And if they don't respect your boundaries, they never respected you in the first place. Unless you guys have a healthy communication where you guys talk it out and let each other know, hey, this is bothering me, you know, can we fix this? Now, that I can see. But if they're very dismissive and invalidating your every feeling, and they're pretty much calling you crazy, girl, bye. Get the hell out of that. You don't deserve that. You deserve someone who notices you. Also, as a mom, I'm also learning to break generational curses, and that's a hard one. I'm learning to gentle parent. It's hard because as a child, I didn't have a healthy environment to grow up in. My childhood was just as bad. It was, I was abused in every kind of way, physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually. And I can tell you from experience, I never, ever, ever want my children or any other children to go through what I had to. It breaks my heart to see kids and anyone having to go through that kind of pain. It's not okay. And I think the beautifulest thing I've ever realized when I'm healing, you get to connect with other people who are their truer selves. You know, they're more open-minded. They're very empathetic. Their souls are different. They're soft. I can't explain it. They're just different. And you'll know, because you guys can feel that energy. It's there. And it's a powerful one. And when you're in a toxic relationships and abusive situations for so long, you can pick up on those toxic traits like that. And you can pick up on the energy. You can pick up who they are. And for a minute there, it took me a while to, to realize that. But I am a very empathetic person, so it comes to me as normal. And I've learned to embrace it, love it, because that's who I am. I've been through a lot in my life, and another thing I dealt with is anxiety and depression. Depression's so bad that I don't know if I'm allowed to speak on it here, but it was so bad. I was a kid and I was in a very dark place. And me going into my spirituality, my journey with that, it has helped me so much. It has helped me grow as a person. It has helped me love myself, love my body, make me, self-aware of who I want to be and what I deserve, to set boundaries for myself. And I'm sharing this so you guys can, I want to do this to help you guys. If you guys are in a situation like that where you're mentally drained in a relationship, you're in friends, family, relationships, anything, walk away from it. You deserve to be happy. And most of all, you need to heal. Spent years of trauma and abuse. You deserve more than that. If you guys like this video, if you guys can relate, please give this a like and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me, honestly. All I want to do on this channel is just grow as a family, make a positive impact on people, try to make a change, try to be a positive outlet for you guys, That would mean the world to me if I can do that. That's my goal. And if you guys are having a bad day, you guys can always message me, comment on my posts, my videos. I will be there, I promise. You guys are like family to me now, and I won't want anything more to have this supportive, positive, growing community on here, on my channel. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you for watching and taking the time to listen to what I had to say as far as, staying in toxic relationships and trying to get out of that and try to cope with, the trauma and try to heal from it. The way I healed, a lot of people don't know how to heal from things like this. So a little perspective on it. From what I learned, I've learned to sit with my emotions. I've learned that it's okay to cry, to let it out. But don't get too deep into it. Because that past, it's gonna eat you up. And from all the things you've been through, you deserve to live your life the way you want to, without the fear. You deserve to love yourself and look at yourself in a beautiful way, because you are beautiful. And you deserve so much more than what this life has offered. I promise you. And I know for me, I started dating when I was in high school. And I had my first toxic relationship in high school. And it taught me the first thing. toxic traits to look out for. This guy was controlling, manipulative, secretive. He would always hide the stuff from me. He would cheat behind my back, talk behind my best friend's back. Me and that person are no longer friends. That's how life goes. But we all learn, we live, but you know what? That's the beauty in all of this. You get to explore a new person inside of you. You get to open up new doors, new opportunities. And I hope someday you get to find that love you deserve. I'm married now. It will be almost a year on the 30th. I have 2 beautiful girls, and I have a stepdaughter and a foster son. And they all mean the world to me. And I realized myself, back as I was a kid, I'm unlearning a lot of stuff that I learned. And seeing them as kids now and learning from them, they taught me a lot about myself, about the way I want to parent, about the way I want to be more aware of what I'm doing, right my wrongs, just try to be a better person, That's what I'm going for. I want to be a better person, and I'm hoping the next year or so I'll be in a much better place, and I definitely have a more positive mindset about things. That's also another thing. Have a positive mindset about everything. Because if you have negative thoughts, a negative mindset, you're gonna get a lot of negative bullshit. And that's the truth. You're manifesting that shit. And I've learned, whatever you speak, your body and your mind follow. Whatever you eat, whatever you think about, whatever you listen to, anything, it affects you. And if you want to try to do a more positive light of things, try to do things that you love. Get back into it. For me, I love to draw. I love to listen to music. I love to travel. Nature is a huge thing for me. I like to take walks. When I walk, I like to think about stuff, try to get things off my mind. The peaceful it is, the better. I love being in a peaceful environment where I'm able to be myself, where I'm able to just sit with my emotions, and I know I'll be okay. So for you, I just want you guys to pick that place. The place you love the most, and just be there for a second. Live in that moment. And just let it all go. Walk away from that person. Walk away from the situation that's bothering you. And do better. Love yourself. And you will find better people who love you. You will radiate that love, that energy into other people, into the universe, and you will attract those kind of people. It did for me, and that's my true experience, and I hope you guys sorry, and I hope you are able to do the same. This video is getting long, so I am going to put a stop here. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for listening.